The idea for the Lost Property Office came to me while I was in London, working as an airline pilot. I was exploring the city looking for 221B Baker Street, the home of my favorite detective, Sherlock Holmes. What I did not expect to find was the Lost Property Office at 200 Baker Street, only a few doors down. This is the lost and found office for all of London, processing something like 20,000 lost umbrellas and 30,000 lost wallets every year. They've even processed Grandma's lost ashes once. And so I thought this must be the front for a secret society of detectives. And as I began to continue around the city, more secret societies developed in my mind. The Ministry of Secrets, a secret society of spies, and the Ministry of Dragons, a secret society of knights that keeps dragons out of everyone's way. And as I continued to think about the story, perhaps because I was missing my family, missing my children, I decided to make it a tale about a boy searching for his father. Since this is a story that began on Baker Street, I had to come up with a new take on the hyper-observant detective, like Sherlock Holmes. My wife suggested that I use my own synesthesia. And synesthesia is a merger of the senses. For me, sounds have color and texture. Flashes of light and movement have sound and feeling. This makes me a little bit hyper-observant, which has helped me in some of my past work. So I poured the synesthesia into Jack Buckles, the hero of the Lost Property Office. We never actually use the word synesthesia in the book. We call it being a tracker. I want to open that up to all children who are able to see the world in a different way. I'm often asked if I ever have what we call writer's block, or if I want to give up. What I say to that is writing is like anything in life. You have to keep plugging away. Sometimes you take a break, think about something else, go for a walk, and then you come back to it. And if you're able to do that, if you're able to persevere, then you'll be able to finish the story. So how did I go from being a pilot to becoming an author? A better question is, how did I go from being an author to becoming a pilot? I've always wanted to write, ever since I was a child, and I have been writing ever since I was a child. But what I realized is I didn't have experiences to write about. And I had a love for aviation, I had a love for flying, and so I joined the military. I flew for them for a while, and then I flew for the airlines. In fact, I still fly for the airlines. And having seen the world, having seen so much, now I really feel like I have some stories to tell. So the Lost Property Office is out in the world, and what's next for the series? I'm actually really excited about this. I was researching the crown jewels of England, and I discovered that there are 3 cursed rubies in the crown jewels of England, in the crown jewels of Russia, and a ruby that was once in the crown jewels of India. And all of these rubies can be traced back to the same mine. In fact, they can all be traced back to Genghis Khan. So I'm really looking forward to this next story. Part of it is set in Moscow, and I hope that you'll enjoy it when it appears next year.